There is a quiet tension that lives inside many people.
It doesn't feel dramatic.
It doesn't feel urgent.
It doesn't announce itself loudly. It feels normal.
So normal that most people never question it.
You wake up and move through the day.
You answer messages.
You complete tasks.
You follow schedules.
Life keeps moving. And from the outside, everything looks fine.
You are not failing.
You are not lost.
You are not in crisis.
You are doing what you are supposed to do.
And yet, somewhere underneath all of this movement, there is a subtle feeling that never goes away.
A sense that something is always slightly missing.
Not in a tragic way.
In a quiet way.
A feeling that no moment ever fully satisfies.
That no achievement ever truly settles.
Even the good things pass too quickly.
The relief fades.
The excitement fades.
The sense of arrival fades.
And what remains is motion.
More goals. More plans.
More things to fix.
Most people assume this is simply how life works.
They believe this restlessness is maturity.
That this background dissatisfaction is responsibility.
But it isn't.
This feeling is not an accident.
It is a consequence.
Modern systems are not designed to create inner fulfillment.
They are designed to produce consistent output.
Fulfillment slows people down.
Fulfillment creates boundaries.
Fulfillment reduces dependence.
So instead, the system cultivates something else. A permanent sense of
Almost secure.
Almost satisfied.
Almost enough. Enough to keep you moving forward. Never enough to let you stop.
From childhood, this pattern is gently installed.
You are rewarded not for being present, but for performing.
Grades replace curiosity.
Deadlines replace exploration.
Comparison replaces self-trust.
You learn early that value comes from results.
Not from how you feel.
Not from how aligned you are.
But from what you produce.
And once this belief takes root, it follows you everywhere.
You begin to measure your life externally.
By milestones.
By income.
By recognition.
By progress charts.
You don't ask whether your life feels meaningful.
You ask whether it looks successful.
And slowly, without noticing, you lose the ability to recognize enough.
Because the system never defines it.
There is no end point.
No moment where someone tells you,
You can rest now. You're complete.
Instead, every achievement becomes a stepping stone.
You finish one goal, and immediately another appears.
You reach one level, and the expectations shift.
What once felt like abundance becomes the baseline.
What once felt like success becomes normal.
This is not ambition. This is adaptation.
The nervous system is very good at normalizing improvement.
But when improvement has no deeper purpose, it creates emptiness instead of fulfillment.
Growth without meaning becomes pressure.
Movement without direction becomes exhaustion.
And modern life is built almost entirely on movement.
Being busy is praised.
Being overwhelmed is normalized. Being tired is expected.
People don't ask why they are exhausted.
They ask how to manage it better.
They download productivity apps.
They optimize routines.
They squeeze more efficiency out of themselves.
They treat exhaustion as a personal flaw instead of a structural signal.
And this is one of the most effective illusions of all.
Because as long as people believe the problem is internal, they never question the environment.
They assume.
I'm not disciplined enough. I'm not organized enough. I'm not motivated enough.
They rarely ask,
Why does life feel like an endless maintenance task?
Why does nothing ever feel complete?
Why does success feel so fragile?
These questions are dangerous.
They threaten the narrative that sacrifice will eventually pay off.
So instead, people learn to suppress them.
They stay busy.
They stay distracted.
They stay productive.
They confuse motion with progress.
And the system rewards this confusion.
Because a constantly busy person has no space to reflect.
Reflection creates awareness.
Awareness creates distance.
Distance creates choice. And choice is not always profitable.
So dissatisfaction is carefully calibrated.
Not strong enough to cause rebellion.
Not weak enough to disappear.
Just enough to keep people striving.
Hope becomes the psychological glue. The belief that fulfillment is coming later.
After the next raise. After the next phase.
After the next version of the self.
This future-oriented mindset keeps people compliant.
It allows them to tolerate a present that never feels quite right.
Because the promise of later is comforting.
But later never arrives.
It only moves further away.
Because the system depends on continuation, not completion.
A person who feels internally satisfied is dangerous.
They don't chase validation.
They don't overwork to feel worthy.
They don't consume endlessly to fill emotional gaps.
They are harder to manipulate.
So the system quietly teaches another lesson.
That rest must be earned.
That satisfaction is suspicious.
That slowing down is irresponsible.
And people listen.
They feel guilty for resting.
Anxious when they stop.
Uneasy when nothing demands their attention.
Silence becomes uncomfortable.
Because silence allows the question to surface. Is this it?
Not in a dramatic way.
In a calm, unsettling way.
And many people avoid this question for years.
Sometimes for decades.
Because confronting it means facing the possibility that they have been living inside a structure that drains meaning while rewarding endurance.
It means realizing that the emptiness is not personal failure.
It is systemic design.
And this realization can be terrifying.
Because if the problem isn't you, then fixing yourself won't solve it.
No amount of optimization will create fulfillment inside a system that doesn't value it. No amount of achievement will create enough in an environment designed to remove it.
So what happens when someone finally sees this?
At first, there is discomfort, a sense of grief.
Not for what went wrong, but for what was never questioned.
For the years spent chasing clarity in places that couldn't provide it.
But then something shifts.
The question changes.
You stop asking.
What more should I do?
And start asking,
what can I stop doing?
You begin to notice how much energy is spent maintaining appearances.
How much effort goes into sustaining identities?
How much of life is structured around avoiding stillness?
And slowly, very slowly, a different kind of awareness emerges. That fulfillment is not an outcome.
It is a relationship.
A relationship with time.
With attention.
With meaning.
And meaning does not come from accumulation.
It comes from alignment.
From choosing fewer things more intentionally.
From allowing space instead of filling it.
From recognizing that not every opportunity deserves your life force.
This kind of living is subtle.
It doesn't look impressive.
It doesn't scale well.
It doesn't photograph easily.
But it feels different.
It feels grounded.
And that feeling is rare.
Because most systems are not built to support grounded people.
They are built to keep
people moving.
So when nothing ever feels enough, it may not be because you lack ambition.
It may be because you are living inside a structure that cannot provide what you are actually seeking.
And once you see that,
you can no longer unsee it.
That moment,
when the chase loses its grip,
is not the end. It is the beginning of something quieter,
something slower,